In this video, I'm going to teach you how to shift realities, how to change your concept of yourself and shift to a new state of consciousness. It can be very, very simple, but there's things that I'm going to break down for you and truly help you to assist you in doing this. It can be super simple, or it could be more difficult if you overthink it. And remember, you got to be more childlike, because you remember, if you go back to your childhood, you were able to absorb information so quickly because of what reason? Because you didn't overthink it. You didn't have all this pollution in your mind. So be more childlike and stop overthinking so much when you're trying to change your concept of yourself. Eliminate the analytical mind and just understand that you don't have to go anywhere to get it. It's already within you. And when you understand this and you go into these practices, it can really assist in the process of it happening to you very, very quickly. So when changing your states of consciousness and shifting your concept of yourself, the first thing you want to do is get into this childlike frequency, okay? This childlike energy where you're not overthinking things and you understand you're living in a simulation and everything is being pushed out from within you. Everything you consent to being true of your world, and that you don't have to go anywhere to get what you want. So creation is already finished. The fourth dimension, time, space, we're just passing through in the three dimensions, okay? So really, you already have everything. Everything's already completed. And now you want to shift to that world where you are the version of yourself that already has everything that you want. And it's very simple. You don't have to go anywhere. It's actually going to come to you and collide with your reality presently. All right, so once you get into this childlike frequency or this childlike energy, the first thing that I do is I start asking myself questions. Okay, so first I determine what I want to change to. Like, what's the person that I want to change to? Because I'm not going after the things that I want. Okay, you have to eliminate that from your mind. So when I'm doing this, I'm not going after anything. Okay, it's coming to me because I'm going to be that version of myself that already has it, and that's really the secret from thinking of something and thinking from it. When you're thinking of it, you're actually thinking you have to go somewhere to get it when you already possess it. Because when you're thinking from something, you're becoming the thing that already has the things. So always remember that when you're manifesting something. If you're thinking of it, you're just thinking of the things that you want. You're thinking of the things that you want. You're not changing your concept of yourself. When you view it this way, this is what alters and changes and transfers you to that world where you actually have these things. And this is the secret to manifestation and secret from thinking of it and from it. You become the version of yourself that already has the things, and that is from the event. When you're thinking of it, it's completely different. You're just thinking and getting excited about these things that you may have in your future, or the things that you want or you desire. So the questions that you're asking yourself to change your concept of yourself and shift your states of consciousness is asking yourself the questions, who am I and what do I feel like now that I am this person? That I am this person that possesses everything that I want, that has the physique that I want, has the relationship that I want, has the money, the career, the success, the house, travels the world, or teaches, millions of people how to be better at being successful, or whatever it is that you desire. You are now that version of yourself, and you ask yourself these questions. You just contemplate all these different ideas in your mind, and you just get yourself worked up into this idea that you are now this person that already has these things. And how does that person perform and act and operate within your present reality right now? And when you're asking these questions, there'll be images that pop up in your mind. Like from your inner dialogue, from the questions that you're asking yourself, you're going to get images in your mind. You're going to get like maybe a short movie clip that's going to be playing in your mind, and it's going to be playing out different. If you're very still and present, you're going to see these images that come into your mind from the questions. Okay, you're going to put yourself in situations where you're actually playing out different scenes in the future as if it's now, as if it's happening to you now. Your mind's going to be coming up with these different ideas, coming up with these different pictures in your mind that are going to make you feel a certain way. They're going to make you feel as if you already are this person. And if you're very present, you can observe these inner dialogues and these pictures and little short movie clips that are going to be in your imagination automatically. And when you see them, you can kind of see where your blocks are and where your blocks aren't. So you can use this for your own imaginal clip. So when you start seeing these images, like, okay, so that makes me feel this way. Like when you automatically ask yourself questions, you get a feeling state from a mental movie that's automatically being played. So then you notice that and you see that, then you can kind of grab onto that little movie clip And then you can kind of rehearse that and manually, you can do this manually and rehearse yourself in this imaginal movie. Like for example, you're asking yourself, I'm already this version of myself right now, and how do I feel with this version? And all of a sudden your mind pops up in this short movie clip of your friends, two of your friends or two of your family members congratulating, be like, oh my gosh, you're so successful. You're doing so well. How did you do this? How'd you do this? And you're just like, I'm just doing the best that I can. This is just who I am. Like in this movie clip, and then you find that, and then you manually rehearse that as you're going to sleep at night and throughout the day. Like you're practicing throughout the day, working yourself up into this new concept of yourself, like throughout the day and working up to when you go to sleep at night. Because that's really what you're doing here is you're just practicing all day, getting into this feeling of this person that you now are, this new being, this new concept of yourself throughout the day, and you're developing this until you actually just go to sleep at night or go to sleep whenever you usually go to sleep. It doesn't matter when you go to sleep. It's just when you go to from being conscious to being unconscious. That's when you go into the drift. That's when you go into SATs automatically. Okay, and that's what's being impressed into the subconscious. You really only need to land this one time. So the more that you do this, the better that you get at it, and you realize you only have to do it one time, and you just become this different version of yourself, and you act as if, developing yourself throughout the day. Practice this all day and just keep developing it until you become this version of you, like 100%, the faith of a mustard seed. You go to sleep with this new version of you because you've been practicing for however many days or hours or weeks that you've had to do this to overcome, the old concept of self. You impress the subconscious mind with this. You lose free will. You are now this new character. You are now this new being in your world, playing your part automatically, and things are just being drawn to you and attracted to this new version of you because you're now automatically acting from your new state of being, your new concept of yourself. You're no longer thinking of anything. You're now thinking from everything. You are now it. It is now you, and you are the ultimate absolute. I am this person now. And as you're practicing this throughout the day, and you're becoming this new version of yourself, practicing and rehearsing these different feeling states, you have to look at your life, and you really have to do this presently, and even in the simulation. You can start changing who you are within the simulation, and this will change your feeling states and how you feel about yourself before you go to sleep at night. This is another way you can also do this. You can you can ask yourself, okay, if I was this version of me now that was super successful running this business or helping, millions of people, finding my purpose, traveling the world, whatever it is that you want to be doing, would I be doing? So everything that you used to do, your old concept of self, you have to analyze everything that you do now. Be like, okay, this new version of me it doesn't do that. It doesn't watch Netflix for 2 hours a day. Doesn't lay on the couch and eat honey buns for half an hour, 30 minutes, or eats 2 honey buns a day, or, all these sweets or processed food. This version of me that has a great physique doesn't do this, okay? Does not do this. So I start eliminating those things from your life. And you can go throughout your day and be like, okay, I wasted 20 minutes doing this. This successful version of me wouldn't be doing that. So I no longer do that. I no longer do this. Yes, I'm going to do this. No, I'm not going to do that. And how you talk to people too, and how you address people. This associates with your new concept of yourself that you're becoming now. So you have to assess and analyze everything that you're doing now. So what do you need to stop doing and what you need to start doing more of? And this can be super helpful for people, especially if you can't visualize and you can't create powerful feeling states. You haven't developed your attention that well yet, but you are working on it. This is probably one of the things that has helped clients of mine and people that I've coached more than anything else. They want to know, I want to find my purpose. I want to know what I need to be doing to make more money, to be more successful, to have this physique. And I say, do not focus on what you should be doing. Focus on what you should not be doing and eliminate those things. And I say, just go through your day. And I'll be like, okay, so what do you do from 4 a.m. to 8 a.m.? And they say, well, I'm sleeping. I said, well, get up. Get up and get to the gym. Do that. Change that. Okay. Start right then. You have an entire day from 4 a.m. to 10 a.m. That's an entire day that you've just slept the whole day away. You have another day from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. That's another entire day that you could get so much done and create so many different things. And then you have another day from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Another day. So you have 3 entire days every single day, and then you sleep until 4 a.m. again. And then you have 21 days per week that you can be getting all of these things done. So you have to itemize each day that you have during the day. So you have 3 days every single day. Like a normal person would have 1 day, you now have 3 days. Now your new concept of yourself is now viewing your world this way. So what did you do from 4 a.m. to 10 a.m.? I slept till 8, and then I had a processed breakfast. Okay, eliminate that, get up early, eliminate that. Okay, what else did you do? Okay, I watched Netflix for an hour. Eliminate that completely. Stop doing that, and everything else that you're doing. Just go through your entire day, and then stop doing the things that you used to do, and then analyze those things. Eliminate those things that you're doing now, and your concept of self will change. Okay, so this is actually the easy part. If you just slow time down and you really analyze the situation, everything your old concept of self was doing all day long, every day, would the new successful, in shape, wonderful, great concept of self that you are now, would this version be doing what the old version was doing yesterday? And you just have to start eliminating those things from your life. And what this does is it changes your feeling states about yourself. After you do that for an entire day, as you're getting ready to go to sleep, you're going to feel so confident, and you're going to be like, I'm so proud of myself. And your concept of self is just way up here. It's just way up here, and you feel great. Be like, I helped 1,000 people today. I started a new business. I created this. I created that. I did this. I did all of these other things that I never would have done before in a million years of my previous concept of myself. So as you're getting ready to go to sleep, you feel tremendous. You're like, I'm so confident. I'm great. And then you impress the subconscious mind with this new concept of yourself. And then tomorrow, you're going to be an entirely different person, automatically doing new things, okay? And you keep getting better at this and better at this. I mean, there's a shortcut to this through visualization, asking yourself questions and really eliminating, the blocks that you have, the analytical mind, and getting into this version of yourself and just creating an entire day. I mean, if you get good enough at visualization, you can do whatever you want throughout the day. And if you can work yourself up into this whole entire day that never happened as if it did happen before you go to sleep at night. But that's like the highest level of using the law of assumption. You have to get to that super high level where you have total control and just releasing the three-dimensional world, knowing that it's artificial, knowing that it's a holographic world, and you're in control of everything, and you can create any feeling state as you go to sleep at night, regardless of what you did all day. That's the next level. Until you get to that level, you can start manually doing this throughout your day until you develop it and you go to sleep just feeling great about yourself, feeling great. You deserve things. You're going to fall asleep in this new concept of yourself, in a deserving concept, deserving of things coming to you, great things, you leveling up in the simulation. And remember, these things are non-negotiable. Your new concept of yourself, when you say you're going to do something, you're going to change your concept of yourself. You're going to eat healthier. You're going to wake up early. You're going to go to the gym every day. You're going to do this. You're going to create this business. It's non-negotiable. This is your new concept of yourself that's going to get to that level that you want it to be. When you become a non-negotiable person that shows up and never misses and does what they're supposed to do every single day, you're going to develop yourself into this new identity that's going to be ultra successful. You're going to be able to achieve anything that you want, and you're going to be so proud of yourself, and you're going to be so confident as you go to sleep every night because you don't negotiate. When you say you do something, you are going to do it, okay? And so you are eliminating 99.9% of everyone in the world. Everyone in the world, 99% of everyone in the world, they negotiate with themselves. They talk themselves out of doing different things. Oh, it's okay. I'm just going to have this honey bun, just one a day, or, just a couple a week. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to get this pizza, or I'm going to do, watch Netflix for 3 hours a day because earlier today I did this, and this. You are non-negotiable. You're not negotiating with yourself anymore. You're not allowing the old version of yourself to be talking to you anymore, telling you that it's okay to be lazy. It's okay not to do anything. It's okay not to, provide value and service to the world, or whatever it's telling you. You are no longer that version of you. You are now stepping outside of that and becoming this confident, developed, disciplined person that doesn't negotiate. It's non-negotiable. You say you're going to do something, you do it. You do not miss. and your entire life will change. And this is why I'm so proud of myself and my team for creating our new community on School, because that's what we're teaching. We're coaching people to get to the next level, to achieve their visualization skills, to master the law of assumption, and truly get the proper coaching. And the biggest community on the law of assumption and Neville Goddard that there is on School right now in the private community. And I just want to encourage anyone that wants to get to the next level, that needs assistance and coaching, or if you just want to network with other like-minded individuals, just to go there and help other people and network. And if you want coaching, you can have that. And I do live calls 3 times a week with all of the members, that you can ask me any question that you want. I try to itemize every single live. I am focusing specifically on certain topics that are the most requested topics on the law of assumption. That way we can get you to the next level, to get you to know what you're doing wrong and what maybe you need to tweak a little bit with your skills, your visualization skills, your attention, your present moment awareness, of really getting to that next level. So join up right now, and put a link on the screen for you right now. There's also a link in the description as well. Join today to the largest Neville Goddard community on School, and we're growing every single day. And we've only been open for 3 weeks. We just now launched this community. It's 3 weeks, and it's already the largest community on School as it relates to Neville Goddard and the law of assumption. I'm so proud of this, and I'm so proud of you for getting to that next level and not quitting until you get to the top and you manifest all of your desires. I love you, and I will see you there.